red hair cut short, clean-shaven, well-dressed in pinstripes, a nicer suit than her partner's. He turned his head, glanced at her and her companion, and looked away. Her partner shoved his hands in his pants pockets and stared out one of the windows facing Royal. The sound of a sax penetrated the building. Bourbon Street, running parallel to Royal, was 1 block over. The clubs were starting to hop as the late afternoon melted into early evening. "Want to grab a beer later tonight? Catch a band?" he asked without turning to face her. "My treat. A goodbye beer." The woman didn't answer. She dropped her checkbook on the counter and opened it. She reached over, grabbed the bank pen, and pulled it toward her. She started, as if the pen had given her a shock. She stood frozen, head bent down, pen poised over paper but not touching it. A shudder shook her frame, and behind her sunglasses her closed lids vibrated from rapid eye movement. Her companion pulled his hands out of his pockets, turned around, and glared at her with impatience. "We should have stopped at a gas station." He turned back to the windows. She opened her eyes and with her trembling left hand slipped off her sunglasses and dropped them on the counter. Her grip on the pen tightened. She pulled it closer until the chain snapped. She had to let go. She unclenched her right fist and let the pen fall to the floor. She blinked and took a deep breath. Had she really read what she thought she'd read? She had, she told herself. This time she was dead on. She reached inside her blazer. The T-shirt finished his business and left. The redhead stepped up to the window. "Hands up!" the woman hollered. "FBI!" The redhead swung around. His eyes locked on the Glock she had pointed at his chest. He raised his hands in the air. "Ma'am?" The teller saw the gun, gasped, and took a step back from the window. Behind the teller, the man in the glass office looked up from his paperwork. His hand went to the phone on his desk. The woman's partner swung around. "What the hell?" He pulled out his own pistol and aimed it at the pinstripes while talking to the woman. "What is it?" Her eyes and gun didn't leave her target. "He's looking to rob the place. His pockets. Be careful. He's armed." "Don't move!" Keeping his gun on the guy, her partner stepped over to the redhead. With his free hand, he reached into the pinstripe jacket and pulled out a handgun. "Beretta. Nice. Got papers for it?" The redhead didn't respond. "That's not the right answer, my friend." He slipped it into his own pants pocket. He patted the redhead's other pockets. Nothing. He noticed something in the guy's left hand. He reached up and snatched a rectangle of paper. He ran his eyes over the writing. "Amazing. A police station right across the street. It's a—" "I know what it is," said his partner. "I already read it." The 2 agents stood on the sidewalk watching and talking as the redhead was being shoved into a squad car. "What do we tell them back at the office this time?" the man asked his partner. "That it was your arrest," she said, "that you recognized him from tapes of the other robberies. He wore a ski mask before this." She sighed. "Make up whatever shit you want then." "How'd you figure it out?" "You know better than to ask. I just thought—" "You thought you'd like to join me in Shreveport?" "Hell no." "Then don't ask," she said. "Don't ever fucking ask." Chapter 1. Spring in Minnesota is a bad blind date. Late in arriving, disappointingly cold, sloppy and frenetic and loud and foul-smelling. Beneath all of that, glimmers of something dangerous yet desirable. In the skies above the Mississippi River, bald eagles glide and dip as they search for dead fish and the animal carcasses that become visible each spring when the white cover is pulled back. Dogs bolt from their yards and head for the woods or the road, lured by the scents released by the receding snow. Before it finally surrenders, the ice on the lakes groans and cracks and moves. The winds blow hard and long, rattling the trees and drying up the puddles. The skunk cabbage pokes through the mud, emitting an odor that's a cross between garlic and a skunk stink.